All right, gentlemen. It was a little shaky there for a couple weeks, but the Lions are back to being the 2023 Lions. They hang 42 points, largely through they had some nice runs, but 5 passing touchdowns for Jared Goff. Phil Mackey with 2 former NFL offensive linemen, Jeremiah Sirles, Alex Boone. We're going to break it down here. The Lions. Do you feel like the roar has been restored here?
Dude, the Lions just did dirty things to the donkeys on national TV. I mean, just things that are illegal in most states. Like, they just took them out back, and everyone was talking about it. We talked about it on the pod last year. Fix your mic. We talked about it on the pod last week about how this had to be the get-right game for the Lions. It had to be, right? This was the turning point. If they lost this game, like, the sky is falling in Detroit. Everyone's talking about what happened to the implosion. But we all said, if they can come out and beat the Broncos like they should, then all is well. And to have Jared Goff come look like he did, we talked about December football. This team is scary. They're healthy, right? That's a huge piece of this. Graham Glasgow and those guys, it's now back to the normal crew. Frank Ragnow, Jonah Jackson, Penei Sewell, like, they're all back. Everyone's back. And when this team's healthy and they're a top 3 unit up front, you talk about Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Sam Laporta, one of the best tight ends, not just rookie, one of the best tight ends in the NFL right now.
Yeah, legit.
This offense is
Brown.
scary.
Oh, they are scary, dude. And it's like you said, when the minute the run game gets going, this offense starts getting going. And they got after the Broncos, dude. Jared Goff looked comfortable in the back. He's throwing the ball. Laporta. This kid.
Let's start with Laporta. Let's start with Laporta.
You gotta be kidding me. Rookie.
Dude, they go from
breaking
Hawkinson,
tackles. Oh.
They just trade away Hawkinson, get some draft capital, and then just pick up Baby Hawk and Sam Laporta.
Baby
like,
Hawk, let's go.
Like,
Baby
holy
Hawk.
crap, man! How do you fall into a vat of chocolate twice like that?
Yeah, let's start with I believe we got at least 1 or 2 Sam Laporta plays here off the bat. If you're new, by the way, to the O-line committee and these film reviews and our podcast, please click the like button and the subscribe button on this YouTube channel. Help us spread the word about the trenches lifestyle. So, okay, boys, let's see what we got first here. Little I formation. Just a little play action.
Thread the needle.
This is a dart.
Red the needle. Wait, go back real quick. Do we notice that there's 6 O linemen on the field?
Yes,
Go
there
back.
is. How do you miss Dan Skipper?
I'm just saying.
This dude's
Nobody
enormous.
notices him, huh? All right, cool. I'm just letting everybody know. But this goes back to the same thing that we've been saying. The minute you put an extra O lineman on the field, everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? Are they going to run the ball? Is he in an off position? Here we go, a little fake. How many guys we got here in the box? Well, let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 guys in a 5-yard range. I think we got problems.
I mean, Josie Jewell almost gets under this too. I mean, that's vintage Goff right there. Right, timing pass, knowing where he wants to go, and having the accuracy and the nuts to just say, like, yeah, I'm putting this ball right here, right, and the trust in Sam Laporta to not tip this ball, pop it up in the air. Right, Simmons is waiting right there on the back end.
That's a dart. Go back.
Like that. That is a precision missile from Jared Goff.
I don't know that he saw Josie. I got to be honest with you. Like, he's looking to the right. There's no way he sees him.
Boom.
He was just committed from the get-go.
Can I say too? I'm gonna stick my flag in the ground here. Okay, I feel like
I'm
not saying he's a Hall of Famer. I'm not saying he's better than Patrick Mahomes. Jared Goff is the most unnecessarily and unfairly disrespected quarterback in the National Football League.
I'm not going to agree with that. I'm not going to agree with that.
There's certain times where you're watching him like, maybe Hendon Hooker is the answer.
I don't know, dude. You give this guy a car to drive. One time he drove into the Super Bowl with Sean McVay. I'm not saying he can do it on his own and carry a franchise like a Patrick Mahomes, but he is when you give him offensive line, weapons, and you give him play calling and all those things, he's going to throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's a good quarterback.
Didn't Cam Newton just call him a great game manager though?
Oh God,
He called everybody a great game manager.
Can we go after him? Can he be my mic next week?
We could do an entire pod on that. That was unbelievable.
Dude.
We could do an
it
entire
gets
pod
worse
on
because
that
Rashad
and
Mendenhall beat him.
I was
Hold
going
my
to say,
beer.
and the all-white, the all-black team.
Hold my beer.
We could pod on that too.
That's the dumbest
but anyways,
fucking thing
we're
I've
talking
ever
about
heard.
the Lions and Sam Laporta.
Here it is. Sam Laporta breaking tackles, dude. I'm telling you.
Dude,
Young tight end. Watch this right here. Get slipped
Look
through.
at that. Just throw his ass.
That's little Iowa and Iowa crime right there. Josie Jewell, Iowa linebacker. But
Dude, I
this,
love
this
this
is the
throwback.
misdirection, right? And we talk about the creativity in the NFL all the time. Look who's in the backfield, right? That's Amon-Ra St. Brown, right? That's your number one receiver. You don't think the linebackers are slightly keyed in on him?
Josie's glued to him, dude. Look at him.
Like Singleton's, they're like, where's he going? Where's he going? Right? Like everyone's staring at 14 because like they're trying to scheme something up for him, and really it's just a clear out, and Laporta just leaks out late, and Josie's just late to it, right? You know that Amon-Ra does a nice job blocking downfield here. But
Great job. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's
He's still fucking blocking
that's
him.
Nimble. That's a nimble man as a big man, right? Like that's a crazy athletic catch. But then to come here and have a linebacker and just whoop,
Not gonna work here.
yeah, left your jock strap at the 10-yard line, friend. And then the power to just run
Take
it in.
John Lynch's number off your back.
Yeah, you don't
play.
get that
Come
shit
on
off.
now.
John Lynch would have crushed somebody.
Why is
So there's
John
one.
Lynch's number still?
There's one. All right, number 2. 2x2, motion across,
Oh,
3x1.
3
Here
by
they
1.
come. Get after
Right,
him.
man.
Know your answers. This is crazy because if you watch this go to the wide again, this ball is out of his hand way before Reynolds even thinks it is. Right?
Oh,
this
yeah.
This is where you watch Goff and you go, where was this all year, right? So they send 6, right? And it's empty protection. So you know that one's going to be free, but like Reynolds has no idea the ball's thrown right now. Right? That ball is in the air and Reynolds is still just throwing his route, but Goff knows you got to throw into the blitz. You know we're going to be hot. You just got to pick one and take one for the team here. And this is just, again, outside shoulder, putting it where your receiver can go up and get it, and just having trust in your guys. I mean, that's not even your top receiver, right?
Let's
That's
see
not
why
even
he gets it.
14.
Hold on. Let's see here.
The tackle
What are we
messes
doing?
us up. Penny Sewell.
Oh,
this is
come on,
ME.
Penny.
This is an ME by the right tackle, and I'll tell you why. This is empty protection, right? As
Gone.
Gone protection. You have
52,
5 guys
53.
to block. You have to block inside out the 5 most dangerous guys. Bobby Johnson used to call it AMF. You got to block all these motherfuckers, right? So you have AMF here, inside out. So when 47, Josie Jewell threatens the A gap here, right, and he comes up, the right tackle.
So right now, these are the 5.
Squeeze.
Right? It's the 5. That's
Yep.
the 4 down, and then 47
so
becomes the
77
5th,
is declared, 49 is the slide, right? So the offensive line is sliding to the left, which then makes the right side in what we call a big duel, right? A big duel. So 60 and 58, you must protect your inside gap at all costs because that is the quickest way to the quarterback. You
Yep,
want to
just
cut
like that,
loose. You want to cut loose the widest guy to the quarterback, which in this scenario would be 0. So as Glasgow sees it, he slams the door on Josie Jewell in the A gap. Penne should be slamming the door on, I believe that's Gostis, right? 99.
Yeah.
He should be slamming the door on 99 and leaving 0 free, right? 0 should have been the free rusher. That's an ME on Penny Sewell, and still Goff finds a way to
Great
get that
play.
ball up to.
And meanwhile,
up to
the
Reynolds.
most
That-
disrespected quarterback in the NFL puts a drop in the
That was a
bucket
great
right there.
That was a great play by him, too. Under pressure, like you're expecting your tackle to squeeze and he doesn't. Like, that was a great job throwing the ball.
Yeah, I know Hank Fraley didn't love that one.
No, definitely not.
Jahmyr Gibbs, little angle route, pop, pop. Good luck, dude. So again, empty protection again. They send him
First
out here.
receiving touchdown, too. Look at this. Oh, my.
Is Amon-Ra St. Brown, is he
Yes.
designed to clear this out?
Yes.
Is this
Yes.
just a first read sort of wheel
see,
route right here?
See how he's running straight? Watch.
your
Jahmyr Gibbs
screen.
is going to follow him, and then at the last second, he's going to break down like he's going to break out, and he breaks in, and it catches the safety outside of the corner. See how the safety's already outside of him?
Yeah. So
And
it's,
as
kind
soon
of
as
it's kind of a pick, right?
it's like a crossing route, yeah, it's like a pick play.
Yeah, all you're trying to do is
Beautiful.
make that safety stop his feet. There's so many times here they're thinking bracket 14 and Gibbs just a decoy. This is Christian McCaffrey stuff. Right? This is the
Yes.
stuff you see McCaffrey do, right? You want him to go out there and go one-on-one with the safety at 5-yard separation. Like Gibbs has that burst and that quickness to you give him a yard of separation, he's going to be able to just completely take the top off.
Impressive stuff here. Let's keep. We got
David
a few more here for you.
Montgomery.
Love him. He runs
He's
so
got
hard.
Such a great attitude running.
Just
for that.
running through tackle.
He took a hit there at the
Hey,
end.
to be honest, I remember watching this. I was like, dude, is he okay? But it looked like
Yeah.
he slipped more than
He
anything.
slipped. right? This is just a simple outside zone play. Penei Sewell, Glasgow stretching that defense, right? Dump him. Oh, he let him go. Smart
Glasgow,
man.
don't let him go.
But yeah, he slips a little bit here, but he was going to try and lay the boom. But this is the, what do they call them? Rhythm and blues. I think that's what they mean. You have Gibbs, who we just saw run a crazy nice angle route, super smooth in face, and then Montgomery's just a hammer, like just going to be a physical downhill runner. Like they embody Dan Campbell so well. So well, like they can do whatever they want when they're
playing physical football.
Yeah,
because the trenches do, man. Their trenches get after it. Their O-line, they're not afraid to be dirty, nasty dudes. They take on the Hank Fraley approach. Like we're gonna come after you for the whole 60 minutes. When Jay's right, when they're healthy, look, pocket's fucking clean. 5 yards of separation. I'll just do a flip in the end zone. No big deal. St. Brown's a beast, dude.
Is this a similar concept to the wheel route touchdown from before?
Go
just
back to the wide.
with different.
You got to see it from the wide.
So yeah, the idea is here is you want to push two guys deep and then come underneath.
Yeah.
This is the exact same play. I don't know if you watched the Vikings game, Mackey. This is the exact same
My
play.
eyes were bleeding.
This is the exact same play Jamar Chase converted a 3rd and 20 on. Right? This is
that the one where Jake Browning went back to the sidelines, found a camera, spiked his helmet, and said, "You never should have effing cut me, Vikings"?
correct.
Okay.
Someone sounds
But
hurt.
Just to clarify which of those plays it was.
But this is like, so you run 2 clear outs, right? So you have the 2 deep clear outs, and then you bring one guy cut underneath it all. Right? Like, so you have I think that's Williams and Laporta clears everyone out, the 2 edge guys, and then the middle guy just kind of lags behind and then daggers back into the middle of the field. Right? The whole idea is push everyone to deep and then just come underneath and let your guys run and catch. Because it puts Simmons
Simple.
It puts Simmons in a terrible bind, 31, right? He doesn't really know who to choose, because if he comes off of Laporta, right? Like, because Laporta is pushing directly into the middle of the end zone here. Right, so if he decides that he's going to jump underneath and take Amon-Ra St. Brown here, then Laporta's going to score. Right?
Yeah, in fact, the Vikings ran this exact same play, and then Nick Mullins decided to throw the ball into the gut of a defensive tackle for an interception.
Correct.
Right?
Yes, that is also correct.
Who hurt you,
happened.
Mackie? Jesus.
The Vikings.
So upset about
the Vikings
this.
hurt him.
Vikings. And the
I saw this play.
Lions are going to hurt the Vikings most likely this week.
Little wham play by Laporta here.
This is
Look at that, dude.
so sexy. Get you so. Oh, I wish he would have scored. Go back.
He was so mad that he didn't score.
He was so mad.
I really needed David Montgomery to come in and score for my fantasy team. That didn't
All
happen
right.
either.
Here we go. Hit play, because we're going to talk about
So
this
we
play. Go
got
ahead.
so we got Big Boy in here again, right? As
Yep.
a
We can't
extra
miss them.
lineman.
Here we go. This is.
Oh,
Boop. Oh, look at
Florida.
the fucking contact. It is the most beautiful wall I've ever fucking seen. Look at that. Go back and pause that again, because you get 3 blue jerseys perfectly in a line with Graham Glasgow just fucking knocking this 3 technique out. I don't think they could have drawn this up any better.
Yep.
I love this.
This is the clinic tape. Right?
Boom.
When we say clinic tape, this is the install tape next year. When they install this game, when they install this play, this is just it's really just wham. When they install this play next year in OTAs, they're going to put it up and they're going to put it on the paper where it looks good, and then they're going to bring this play up and be like, this is what it's supposed to look like in real life bullets. Like,
Yes.
just incredible.
It's really just kind of it's a read. It's a read with a Y high, but it's great because you get your tackle backside through to the linebacker, and at the same time you cut the defense, like Jay and I always talk about. They're always looking for someone, boom, to cut the defense. And once you've cut it, you tell Ragnow or Glasgow and Penei, push those guys out. Just stretch them all the way out, because these 3 guys are going to create a wall. And just a little bit of separation puts you one-on-one with the safety. Not anymore. Fuck you. I'm out of here.
Go back, Mackie. I want you to play this at full speed, because Gibbs is the guy we talked about, the acceleration. Watch how he accelerates through this hole, right? Patient, let the block happen, but as soon as he puts his foot in the ground, like boop,
There.
he's gone.
there.
Right,
Boom.
like that acceleration that he has is incredible. That's
Mike
why
Purcell
he got drafted
falling
in
down.
the first round. Like the ability to let things develop, and then when you put your foot on the gas and time to go, like he just starts running away from dudes. That we saw a little of that from Ty Chandler with the Vikings this year too, or last week too.
Yeah, a
But,
4.340.
He is so quick and explosive.
Let's do. I think I got one more for you guys here.
Injected in my veins.
More venti from.
They got 10 guys in the box here. How many fucking guys you need in there? Oh, it's okay. We'll just pin them all in here because you're stupid.
Sam Laporta
I
is
swear to God.
the fullback. Look at that. You bring him you motion him back in. This is still only 11 personnel, which is crazy.
It's a 9-man fucking box. That's a
verse 11.
9-man
Verse
box.
11.
Out of 11, Mackey, go back. This
I
is a
promise
9-on-7 drill with receivers. Dude.
I promise you, number 0 is getting a lot of shit in the film room.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot. So the defensive end on the left side of our screen,
Yep.
he's going to get his ass pinned in there by a little guy. And I mean pinned. Not like, oh, I fought over the top. But that's the block that makes this whole thing go. They motion St. Brown out. Boom, he comes out. And then right here, that block, that's a little guy. That's not a big tight end or nothing. That's a receiver that just pinned you in there. That cannot happen.
I love that motion.
What is this? What's 29 doing on this play?
Getting blocked.
Yeah, by
Right, but wait,
Laporta. Go back real quick because I love this motion. What starts out, it looks like he's going to send him out wide, which puts the defense on high alert. Why are we sending one of the best receivers out there? But notice how as soon as he sends him out, he's gonna come back right away, which gets 0. I don't know who he is, and you know how I feel about 0 numbers. But to not even recognize him. See, 29's calling a coverage, and then all of a sudden, everybody just loses everything here. And it's like, dude, this is
29 takes the coward's way out. 29 knows that he's
under here.
Yeah, he's the what am I trying to say? God, it's early. God, Boone, what is that? The outside defender. Oh my God.
Support?
No, it's not. You are the contained player.
Contained?
Jeez Louise, the CT is heavy this morning.
Sure is.
Not enough coffee. When you're the contained player like this, when you're the contained, you can't take the coward's way out. No. You have to try and attack Sam Laporta's outside shoulder and funnel him back to your help.
Boom.
Right? You have to get through. You do that, but I want you to look at one more block before we end here. Go back. Look at the backside cut block here. I believe it's by Glasgow. Or it might be Penne. It's Frank. Bang. That block on 47 all the way on the back right hand of your screen, because the guys who make these plays always remember Boone. Who's the player that always makes the play on outside zone or outside pitch or anything? It's always the backside linebacker. Always. Right. And this is a great job, Frank, of escaping and then just chopping this dude down.
He cuts him. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chopping him down, right? Because now you can't run. And now you're saying the backside safety's got to make it, and he's never going to get there. He's never going to get there.
No.
But again, this is all because of Zeros getting pinned in down there by a receiver and then 29 being a coward.
29's a coward.
You can't be. You're a coward, dude. If you have contain and you take the inside out, you're like, I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get washed to the sideline and dumped on my teeth. Coward.
Agreed.
Yeah, and I think at that point in the game too, I believe that was
business decision.
Third, fourth quarter. It's about to be 42.
That's
we're
not going to the playoffs.
Right.
Cabo vacations for middle of January.
I gotta work here anymore. So hey, if Lions fans, if you're excited, if you love what you're seeing here, and you appreciate this breakdown here of your awesome offense, click that like button and the subscribe button. Did you just spill coffee on
all
yourself?
over myself like an
Dan Campbell does that on purpose every morning.
Now he's awake. Yeah, right.
Now we're awake. It's
a hot
painful.
tub of coffee. This has been another film breakdown here on the O-Line Committee.